there, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Revelations on the FtOG server. So, you might be wondering why I've got an arrow in my shoulder, and, well, it must have just despawned, but I had one in my leg as well. That's because I just fought off 4 skeletal horsemen. Don't know why they spawned, considering I've got that mega torch just behind my bed there, if you could just look behind me. But yeah, I have now got 4 skeletal horses, which is always nice to have, I guess. Anyway, a little bit of a quick catch-up type stuff, and then we'll get straight to work. Number 1, as you can see, there is a new spawner in there. I should really turn that off. And that is actually a wither skeleton spawner. Now, if I just snipping, you'll be able to see it with a skeleton there. It takes quite a bit of power. I mean, this is just a basic capacitor, but it is still 3200. So yeah, quite a bit of power still needed. And luckily enough, the range is not going outside of this wall, which is just being put there, which is nice. So I should be able to put another one here, hopefully, maybe with Enderman. So yeah, blazers, withers, and Enderman. So I'm not really too fussed about the Enderman one, because with having those guys down there, I get a fair amount of Ender pearls, and I don't really need a lot of them. The only issue is, well, sending enough power, because even though I've upgraded to the maximum amount of these biofuel generators now, which this is keeping up no problem. This is just over 4,000 RF per tick if I've worked everything out right. So to power everything, I mean, you know, let's have a just nip back in here for 1 second. And what this requires, 4,000 to begin with. This requires another 3,200. Plus keeping everything else on machines. I think what I'm going to have to do down here is swap out all the cables for something like maybe a flux type network, maybe these flux cores or something on those sorts of lines, just to transmit power a bit faster, because even though these are HV cables, I think they only do about 4,000 and odd RF per tick. I can never remember what they do. So yeah, if I get any more power from this, I really do need to set things up a bit more. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have been doing, apart from actually sorting out my armor here, because I've upgraded now to empowerment 3 on each. I need to work on empowerment 4, which means I need the optic, or however you want to pronounce them, capacitors, and the XP to go with it, which you probably did notice, but let me just nip back downstairs for 1 second. You'll see here that I actually made myself a fluid dictionary converter, which does not require power, surprisingly enough, but that's pretty cool. So it's converting the essence into liquid XP, and then I made some open block tanks with a XP shower, so I can have a nice shower in XP quite nicely. So XP is not too much of a problem, it's just keeping things on. Yeah, I meant to mention this as well. So I upgraded everything, so 70 wither skulls, 51 shards of evil, or spots of evil, whatever you want to call it, and everything else, plus the XP that I get in there. The swords and extra bits gets dumped into this chest here, which I took a page out of Grok's book from his last video. I set this up to have an extract with a high signal into a trash can, so anything that I don't really want, I can just flick this and it all vanishes. It looks like there's actually a little bit of a build up in there, so yeah, I might need to put some void ores on this or something like this, because these don't really hold as much as these guys do. So yeah, I'll have to sort that out, but never mind, it's working fine. It is, really, trust me. So yeah, you may notice that the void ore miner is being dismantled, and we've got things laid out here, and that's pretty much what we're going to be working on now. So yeah, I'm hoping I've set this up right, fingers crossed, but it is me, so I'm bound to have done something wrong. So yeah, let's get on with this. So we're looking at upgrading from a tier 1 up to the tier 2. So I've been looking at the digital guide and everything online, and this guide that Grok actually sent me on Discord, which was brilliant. But yeah, so we needed tier 2 frames. We needed 32 of them, so we needed to upgrade it from the tier 1 up to the tier 2 and make 8 more. Then we just needed 16 structural panels, so didn't have to make any more of them. We did need to make these null modifiers, and we needed one more laser core and everything. So hopefully I've got everything laid out. So here are the null modifiers. Not too sure what these actually do, but it looks like they can actually be upgraded with accuracy, and I have no idea what a piezo modifier does. Looks like you need them for these beacons as well. These beacons, I think they just act like a vanilla beacon, which is just more powerful, probably. Because it looks like you've got strength and stuff like that. So I think the name is basically on the tin there. They're modifiers, so you can actually alter them. I think for this you can use speed and accuracy, but I can't make them yet because Enviro. Because the speed modifier requires this mica, and the only way to get mica is through a small percentage with a clear thing. I could increase it with replacing it with a white lens, but yeah, I think the accuracy one is somewhere hiding in here. I'm not going to mess around finding it, but we needed just 4 null modifiers, so yeah. Then we also needed another laser core, so we can grab all of these guys out of here. So yeah, we needed to upgrade the structure tier frame to a tier 2, so you need 32 of them. So you need the Erodian crystals, which you can only get from the void ore. So it is specifically made that you've got to do one before the other, so yeah, bear that in mind. So we needed 32 of them, so gold, lapis, the tier 1 structure frames, and the Erodian crystals. So they're all made. But you also need an extra 60 of these guys to make the Erodium blocks, which I don't think I've ever seen these. Hopefully I can pick these guys back up. Yeah, I can, no problem. So a nice purple. Anyway, and then you also need to upgrade the void ore miner as well with another block of diamond, another clear lens, or any lens type. And then we can put them like that, and then we get the tier 2 void ore controller. So if we come over here now, from what I understand, you can see the structure size is actually a little bit bigger just by 1 block. So I've had to put this up by 1, so hopefully that will go up there. Wait, actually emits light. Cool, didn't realise that. Then we can get rid of these blocks of wood, and don't fall down there, obviously, not without wings or boots or something like that. Then if I've done this right, hopefully we can just hold right click and on the thing, and it will automatically build. And are we done? I think so. Awesome. Oh, did I make an extra lens, or did I get one back or something? Huh. Interesting. So anyway, we should now be able to put a few things back, and we can put you there. Oh, we need a lever, and we'll probably need them and that. There we go. So we can put that on there. So I had to make this a little bit taller, as you can see just there. And then we can put this to ignore, so everything will get pulled out. So it looks like I don't think I'll be able to do what I did before. We can try, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think the cable is going to go through that. So we can try. Let's go to there. Nope, didn't think it would, so I'm gonna have to lift the wire back up. Okay, no problems. So yeah, we can do this easy enough. We'll just put it up on the wall a little bit higher just to save arguments. There we go. So hopefully we should be good now. Oops, need to get rid of that torch. And you on there. This thing also looks like it takes less power as well, which is surprising. But yeah, we should be good if I just put that up there now. Okay, cool. Input, output. That should be turned on. Yep. So hopefully that is now the tier 2, which makes it a little bit on the faster side. Oh, yep, there's one. I think that's some lapis. So yeah, I may need to make some more droid, basic drawers here, just to get things. Because there might be another crystal. I don't know. It might be these that we have to get. Yeah. So this Tryonite crystal. 'Cause I think. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get some resources in a bit faster, and we can get things sorted out from there. But otherwise, yeah, we're just basically getting resources a little bit faster. Wouldn't mind having a look more at what some of these lenses actually do, because fitting them will help you get certain things faster. I know this is a bionic miner, which I don't have, but you can see it increases getting dead bushes. Void ore miner, there we go. It would increase getting cinnabar and resonating crystals. So yeah, because I know I was recommended to actually upgrade so you can get more diamonds if you go for a Scion laser lens there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look through that and whatnot. But yeah, we actually upgraded, and it all went to plan. Good grief, it actually worked for me. I did my research and everything. It makes a change, doesn't it? Yeah, mark the history books. Something I actually did worked on this server. But yeah, cool. Right, so yeah, last thing to finish off with then, I guess, is just a dirt report, because you can see I've been working get this done. So I'm now up to here, actually working very slowly, but it's the amount of dirt I'm getting. I don't think there is a way. I've been trying to do some research. There doesn't seem to be a way of actually converting RF to EU. I've tried different methods. There just doesn't seem to be a way to do it in this pack. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to continue on feeding this with charcoal, which it's actually run out of, but I've got another 100 off, because all I keep doing is getting my lumber axe and chopping down the spruce trees and using them for charcoal basically at the moment. I don't want to set up anything automatic, because hopefully this will just be temporary. Once that's done, I can get rid of this. Fingers crossed. I keep wondering about maybe setting up a temporary windmill or something like that. I don't know. Oops, I can't spell. Everyone knows I can't spell. Industrial craft. Because I don't want to really use the geothermal, because that takes up too much power. But maybe like a tier 1 solar panel, so I don't need to keep wasting stuff like that. Or like, say I could do a couple of windmills maybe. I don't know what's going to be best just for this thing. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here, a little bit of a shorter one, but we actually got something accomplished and upgraded that, so that's cool. That's very cool. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's episode, please remember to hit that like button. If you've got any hints, tips, comments, or even complaints, feel free to put that down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.